school, so that's why I joined NTU Toastmaster. That's kind of a basic background of me. And I was an exchange student before to America. I stayed there for 1 year, and it had definitely been absolutely amazing experiences. So later on we can talk more about it. But today we're going to talk about table topics. Some of you are new here, and have you ever heard about Toastmasters? Have you heard about Toastmasters? Yes, maybe, a little bit, okay. Anyway, today, first of all, the first thing I really want you guys to know is that just don't feel pressure. I'm not a teacher, professor speaking here. I'm just like a friend, and we're just talking. You can just speak up whenever you want, okay? You don't have to raise your hand and I have to pick you. No, nothing like that. You can just speak up whenever you want. You have any idea you want to share? If I talk too fast, just say, Minnie, slow down. It's over my head right now. Okay? So if I talk too much and you feel like dozing off, please don't. It's me. But I really want you guys to just relax and just enjoy the fun of speaking English. And don't feel pressure. And try hard to catch what I mean. And enjoy the way that we do the English. And think of the way thinking English, which is really fun. And like I said, table topic is a really big event in Toastmaster. And for this, we're just kind of introduce this a little bit. Let's see here. Where is my PowerPoint? Oh, there we go. Oh, no. You have to click. So do I just? You have to click. Sorry for some technical issues. Okay, for table topic. Okay. See it? Alright, so our introduction then. Oh, does it keep count? So what is table topic? I know some of you are already been to Toastmaster for quite a while. You know what table topic is. But some of the new members here, I still need to introduce it to you. So if the computer would like to work with me, we can do that. There we go. So what is table topic? Basically, it's a short mini speech. It's about 1 to 2 minutes. You have to speak at least 1 minute on stage. So, impromptu. What does impromptu mean? It means that you have absolutely no time to prepare. You go on stage, the session master asks you a question, and you have to answer it on your foot. So it's really exciting, I would say. And for someone, it might be really frightening. I know. And of course, you have absolutely no time to prepare. And what else to prepare? What is the table topic? I would say that it's time for you to take revenge on people. What is that? Because you're the session master. If you hate someone, just pick them up and see how frightened they are on stage. That was a joke. Anyway, so what are you afraid of? Most people would say that I have stage fright. Whenever I get on stage, whenever I see so many people sitting down there, my words just stuck in my stomach. I have absolutely nothing to say. And next, well, you see it? Oh, and you don't know what to say. This is a problem that lots of people have. When you're asked the questions, but you just don't know what to say. And next, and you don't even understand the questions. Which kind of often really happen often, because I heard someone go on stage, they're trying to answer the questions, they just end up not answering the questions because they don't even know what it means. So here's some way to conquer those fears. First of all, stage fright. I would say it's okay to be nervous. Lots of people will be, oh my goodness, I'm not going to say anything because it just frightened me out. But you have to comfort your heart. Sometimes I always like to say that because your heart is so weak. You just need to tell them, you know what? Don't be nervous. It's okay. It's okay to be nervous. So every time during the table topic, don't feel nervous. It's okay. Otherwise, you can be nervous, but you have to tell yourself it's okay to be nervous. So I think that will give you like more space like for you to comfort yourself. And the next thing, when you just don't know what to say, what can you do? I would just say whatever first pop up in your mind. Everything. Table topic is not a thing that you have to tell the truth. It doesn't have to be true. So when you get on stage, it asks you, do you have a boyfriend and what would you do with him during the break or whatever? Even though you don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend, it doesn't matter. It's just questions, right? Just imagine, what would you do? And the next one, when you don't even understand the questions, what would you do with that? I would say just stand there and smile. No, I'm just kidding. You can go ahead and twist the questions. What I mean by that is that some people heard about the question and they feel like, I don't know how to answer it in that way. Well, for example, like I said, if you're asked a question, what would you do on weekend with a boyfriend or girlfriend? But some people say, I don't have a girlfriend or boyfriend. What would you do? Then twist the question. Go off stage and say, well, even though I don't have a boyfriend and girlfriend, what would I do if I do have one? So you can twist the question. It doesn't have to be the one, but make sure don't go too far away. Like if it asks you what would you do with a boyfriend and girlfriend, don't say what would you do with your mom. That would be kind of awkward, right? So just try to catch the spirit of the question. Try to catch the main point. What's the main point that it wants you to answer? So yeah, moving on. So what skills do you need? Am I going too fast? Okay. Okay. Before I talk about this, I want to ask you guys something. Is that what is this thing that you're like most afraid? Besides the thing I just said, the stage fright, that you don't know what to talk about, and that you don't even understand the questions. What else? What else are you afraid? Because I want to know, and I want to be able to answer your questions before, like after I know your questions. So, any volunteer, like whenever you go on stage about the table topic, what would be the first, like the most, like frightening things that you would say? Anything? Other than that? Silence? You mean the audience silence? That's why I need to be down there. Okay, the silence, yes. So what I would say is that you need to try hard and try to make the audience laugh. Because I know it's hard. It's always hard in the beginning because English is not your first language. You're frightened. People are looking at you. But try to interpret it in a different way. When people are silent, you just think that they're hoping you say something good. And they're giving you confidence. That's what I really like about Toastmaster. Because in Toastmaster, it's all about mutual support. So those people are not down there to laugh you and to make fun of your answers. No, they're supporting you. So the silence doesn't mean they're trying to laugh at you or trying to see you fall. They're trying to see you make a good start. So you have to feel like you're encouraged. So don't feel afraid, because I know silence always make you feel like, did I say something wrong? Should I say something more funny? So it's okay. The silence is good. Just feel like they're supporting you, even though some of them are evil and not supporting you. But it's okay. It just interpret it yourself, right? Okay, so what else? What else like you guys are most afraid of? Let's take this. Instead of table topic, when you're talking to a foreigner, it's like table topic all the time. When you're talking to your foreigners, even your friends, it's like table topic. It's one of my sayings. I say life is like a table topic. You never know what question you're gonna get. So what is it? Like when someone is asking you a question and you are afraid or that you don't know what to say, that the first thing that just struck you, that stuck you, the words just stuck in your stomach, that you can't get it out. What is the thing? Yes?
I will face the problem that I cannot express the true meaning what I really express.
Okay, that's a really good question. I know, especially in English, right? Or sometimes even in Chinese. Because we know during the communication, sometimes we don't get what they mean, or we don't fully express our meaning. But what I like to say is that, let's say English first, use simple words. You heard me talking. I don't speak real big words, or I know some of them, but I don't use them during a conversation. Because the point is you try to get what they want. You try to get them to understand you. So in English conversation, just try to do the easiest way. You were thinking about 方法 in English, right? So just twist it. Instead of saying the word method, why don't you say the way? What is the way to do this? What's the solution? Or just some simple words that you can come up with. And it doesn't have to be perfect grammar, because foreigner doesn't care about your grammar. They just want to understand you. So that's about table topic too. You don't have to feel perfect about grammar, and it said, well, verb, the subject, verb, noun. It's you think about that all the time. I believe you guys growing up learning I believe had received good education. You guys English are great. Just feel confident about yourself. Believe what you said. Okay, so are there any more? Does that answer your question? Try to use simple words. Also in Chinese, sometimes you have to do this big theory talking. But try to put it in a simple way. Try to convince people in a simple way. Okay, what else? What are some frightening things that will step you back? Anything else? Otherwise, we need to move on.
Eye contact.
Eye contact? You mean you're looking at others? Okay, first, this would say, for my experiences, when I was delivering a speech, I tried to make eye contact with every single one. But I know when doing the prepared speech, when you look into someone's eye, you just forgot the lines. So what I say at first, you can just look at the wall, pretending you're looking at them. You don't really look at their eye, but you just sweep over and feel like they would know that you are looking at them, but not exactly. So eye contact is frightening too, yes. So at first, try to start with the back, and when you feel confident and you try to move on, then you realize that you can look into people's eyes. You don't, not necessarily have to make eye contact with every single person, because it's scary sometimes. But starting with the back row, when on a wall or something, and then moving on. Next time, you have to make a progress of yourself, and you look into people's eyes and try to speak to them. I know it's kind of hard, even during the friends, talking with friends, sometimes we just afraid of looking into other sides. It's probably for the iPhone, we like to slide iPhone, so we don't like to look into other people's eyes. So anyway, that's a good question. Eye contact is not easy at first. Well, practice it when you're talking to friends instead of delivering speeches or whatever. Just do it with friends that try to look into their eyes and still express what you want to say. Okay? Eye contact. Good questions. Anything else? There's something. Alright, I think that we can move on. Well, there might just be some that we already talked about it, but it's okay. I would say during the table topic, you have to think out of the box. When you're asked a simple question, I actually got some questions for you later, so you'll be able to answer some of them. So what is think out of the box? That the question don't be so normal, and it can be your personal experience. Yes, it's good, but what I would like to say is you only got 1 minute and 2.5 minutes the most. So you have to make your point strong. So what does mean think out of the box? That people don't really expect your answer. People wouldn't expect that you would answer something like that. So that's a really good point. Sometimes I know you just feel you're afraid already and try to comfort that kind of tickling in your heart. It's hard to think out of the box. But you know what? Table topic, like I said, it's about life. So if you have enough life experiences, if you experience life to the most, you would know what to say. That's my answer all the time. Because if you have that kind of experiences, you know what to say. So just to live your life the most, and you will know how to think out of the box. And next thing, simple the effort you can. For us, English is like a second language. It's not the language that we're usually familiar with. But you know what? You have to be confident, and you have to know that you have the ability to speak English, which can impress foreigners. So just say whatever you can, whatever first pop up in your minds, and do your best. Try to express yourself. Don't be afraid. Your English is good, okay? And, okay, this is a funny one. Don't just answer the question and say something more. There are lots of times that when I see people come on stage and the host, the session master asks him the question, and he just answered the question and just stay there for the last 45 seconds, which is not good. You have to say something more until you see the green board. So, what else can you, we will do this kind of practice later. Like, I would like you guys to have some associate connection. Make you just think of something more. Because you know what? There are really lots of answers for you to answer, but you just didn't know. There are lots of things in your mind that you can talk about. Like the story we just did, like the storytelling we just did. It doesn't have to make sense, like I said. It doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be funny and make people laugh. As a species, like the whole experience is about, make people laugh and enjoy your speech. And one of the things I would like to say that table topic is still a speech. So instead of answering your question, you're answering the question in a speech way. So you still have to have the opening, the body, the conclusion. So the best, I would say the best table topic table topic speaker would be someone who can catch the core value. So when you're answering the questions, like what is your most memorable trip in the winter vacation or something, and when you answer, instead of just the most amazing thing that happened in your life or in your vacation, try to catch some core value and what you learned or what you gained during the vacation. Say something meaningful and that will touch someone's heart and makes us see that, wow, that's really great. It really makes you think. So the point is, have a core value.